Sunday, week 6. Yeah, nothing to report, just Sunday, week 6. So it's Sunday, yeah. Anyway, so that's it really. This is Tuesday in the 6th week. Tuesday. So, that's a thing from Transformers. But yeah, going on to Transformers 6 and 7. The final 90 minutes of the movie. Final, roughly, it'll probably pan out to 2 hours. So yeah, the penultimate episode, number 6, and then, Seekers in Space and something darkness, Revolution Darkness or something, something like that. So what's going on out here? Well, there are people walking this way, but there's they're still locked down. Although some of the countries is not locked down because they decided to open them without curing or testing anyone. So Georgia is going to be screwed, along with those other states that decided not to do that. And that's probably what Trump wants. Secretly, he wants the economy to fail. Because he let a casino fail. He let 5 businesses fail. Why not let the country fail too? He didn't care. He's probably going to stuff all his cash in a truck and leave at the end of his presidency. He's going to sneak away in a big truck. That's what he's going to do. But yeah. And so, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, and there's some weird psychologist guy from Yale and Berkeley going on about how it's herd mentality or something, and then he puts himself off as a medical doctor, but he's a psychologist, that's different, and he ironically named himself Dr. Katz with a K, like the Dr. Katz psychologist cartoon character from the 80s. Yeah, because the older folks aren't going to remember that, but my generation's totally going to remember that. They'd be like, wait a second, this guy's a parody. He's not a person. Well, he's a person, but he's playing a character. He's a hypocrite, literally a hypocrite. Literally, the definition of a hypocrite is an actor person trying to pretend to be something else. That's literally what hypocrite means. Yeah. So he's literally a hypocrite. So don't listen to Dr. Katz. That's ridiculous. Although on location, Katz is with a K as well. Yes. But no, it was a different show than his. Mine was first. KTS was radio in the 80s when I was a teenager. But yeah, the failed child star. But I am also an actor. Oh, no. But yes, they don't have any affiliation though. Oh yeah, really. They're gonna say I do. They're gonna be all, no, he's a total liberal affiliation. Oh, and I'll be like, not really. Sensible maybe. Anyway, so yeah, let's not do that because the economy is that way. Not go back yet. Starve the virus out like they did SARS 2 in 02, no 03. Yeah, it's a SARS virus. That one of the other pundits was saying it was like the AIDS. How is it like AIDS? It's a retrovirus that destroys your immune system. It's not like AIDS. It's not even close. Not even the same animal. It would be like saying it was like the flu. It's slightly different. It's different than the flu. It's closer to the flu than it is to. It was like malaria. It's not malaria. It's not the same thing. You can't treat malaria. It would be like, to use an extreme, it would be like a guy, like that gag from the SNL sketch or something. I don't think it was SNL though. I think it was something else. Where this guy comes into the doctor's and he's got a knife stuck in his chest. And they're like, they tried everything else but pulling the knife out of his chest. The joke was that, they were so obsessed with what they were doing that they didn't realize the very obvious thing right in front of them. There was a knife stuck in the guy's chest. And it was a Dr. House parody, actually. Um, which is mostly what most of the Fox doctors are, television doctors. Just like most of the lawyers on Fox are television ones and can't teach law. Just like Dr. Phil is not able to practice psychology in the state of California, but can go on a TV show and say that he's Dr. Phil. So, among those other things. And that's probably the reason we don't want to. We do want Oprah for president, but we don't necessarily, because what if we get Dr. Phil as the Surgeon General? Ooh, that'd be bad. Well, it can't be any worse than the EPA guy that Trump had nominated this time. Those people were amused as they walked by about saying Trump's going to put everything in a truck and drive away. They laughed. That's probably what's going to happen, actually. It's not a prediction. That's what he would do, because he's a psychopathic narcissist. Delusions of grandeur. Because he is the president, he can do whatever he wants, or thinks he can. The irony being that come 2021, if he figures out a way to stump the elections, the Speaker of the House becomes president automatically. Not him, not Pence, the Speaker of the House. They don't want that. They just say, oh, that was the liberals' plan all along. Oh. No, it's not. It was some guy on the TV that, one of those actor doctors that work for Fox. They see it all ties back in there. That is today. Out on the trail. The phone's dead yesterday. That's today. So yeah, that's today. Tuesday, 6th week. Okay, let me also add that some people, on the behest of Fox News and Trump and their bug spray stuff, mosquito stuff, ordered up the mosquito stuff, took it, and immediately died of a heart attack. So it doesn't work. There you go. They died of a heart attack. Let's say, no, they were going to die of a heart attack anyway. No, it's really bad. You should not use it. No oxychloroquine. Oxychlorophloropin. Don't take that. You'll die. Great. Maybe that's what he wanted, though. Maybe it's that herd mentality Fox was talking about, which he then reiterated on the TV because he watches only Fox News. Ooh. Even Bush was smarter than that. Even Bush was like, oh, I know Fox News is my propaganda network. I'm not going to go on there and actually take their advice. Come on. Except for the weapons of mass destruction that didn't exist at all, and they ever found anywhere. It turns out the Syrians had them the whole time. The Iraqis never had them. That's interesting. Or that curveball was lying to them. That's the real corrosion of war. That Wednesday, the 22nd on the 6th. So it's Wednesday the 22nd, and nothing new in the news to report. I was doing Corrosion War That End, a lot of Book 6, and I did a little bit of beginning of 7, so it is back to back. So because there needed to be a scene in part 7 that was leading off from 6, space opera. Anyway, so we got nothing else. Of course, they're airing more of the, they're spinning on Fox more of the actual medical people saying Trump was wrong and all that, and they're spinning it so it looks like they're all liberal plants, but they're obviously not. So if the GOP is dumb enough to reelect that guy in 2021, there's, they should just close the GOP, just stop, because, because they should be done. Everyone should vote them out of office. That goes for everybody that sides with Trump. They should just vote him out of office. Just maybe and be done with it, because they knew what they were getting. They knew what they were getting. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. Still in quarantine. Yeah, technically. So, but it's Thursday. 23rd, I think. Thursday. Yeah. It's Thursday, and so basically, basically all those the protests in the swing states about being locked indoors apparently were organized by right-wing extremists within the campaign party of Donald Trump. They apparently organized the protests in order to cause dissension, so that people would get mad and want to leave. They got caught. The New York Times caught them, as well as other outlets, because everything is instantaneous and everyone's sheltered indoors. So, they got caught red-handed, kind of like they did in 2016, except they got elected after 2016. They were just copying the Occupy Wall Street people, which is in reverse, really, if you think about it. They were sheltered in Occupy Wall Street in reverse, see, because they were all hunkering down in that. But yeah, it's ridiculous. So still sheltered in. Still, this is a reef walk out here. But yeah, so yeah, that's it really. That's it on the politics side of this talking pointless story. It is pointless. Yeah. There you go. Well, they got caught. So. As I was walking along here, thinking of Star Trek and other things, I was thinking as well that their protest thing is ultimately self-defeating, because if they manage to convince some of these swing states to open up and they all get COVID-19 because they opened up early, then who are they going to blame but themselves for their dumb protest conspiracy thing? Like, yeah, how does that work? They can't blame the liberals because they did it themselves. So yeah, their plan is ridiculous, based on faulty evidence from other random sources. What's their plan exactly? The plan doesn't make sense. It's like a bad plot of an episode of, like a cheesy ripoff of a ripoff of 24. Or maybe crime scene investigation, or maybe House of Cards. They like ripped off a ripoff of a ripoff of House of Cards. Yeah, and not even the American one, but the earlier British one, because they thought they were watching the other one and they weren't. Yeah, that's their plan. Ridiculous protests. Don't make any sense. Not here. Over there. Dr. Giggles is back. So yes, it is the 24th. It's Friday, nearing the end of week 6, and yes, John is doing a job. Well, he's only worker on the job. I'm in Mark's Cards, or well, his real name is John. You probably know that anyway. Anyway, so yeah, everybody's still indoors, and apparently Trump is Trump. Can they use bleach and sanitizer? Can we inject that? He actually said that. Bleach, sanitizer. He actually, like people use bleach to do horrible things to themselves to get attention. Why would, what? That's a bad. No, don't do that. No. Anyway, so from crazy shit that Trump says, that's about it for today. I'm gonna go do the finish up Corrosion War Without End, the Transformer thing, and yeah, so that's about it. And I shaved last night. It was too much. Anyway. So this is just the close of the last 6 week. I went out, but I came back, and this is just that. I have nothing more to say other than, most of the GOP conservatives are not conservative at all anymore. They're crazy. They're hard right, ridiculous, crazy. Conservative used to mean conservative, like conserving things. It hasn't meant that since the 90s. So now it means the opposite of conserving things. It means anybody that doesn't agree with you, just to make them look stupid, and then say stupid stuff, and then claim that you're lying, or you made it up, or it was a joke. They don't understand humor. Whatever. So but no, the thing about mainlining like detergent and bleach and other stuff is not. Don't do that. That's not a joke. That's messed up. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the end of 6 weeks. Okay, it's over.